What up? Welcome back to Ronnie B Speed Shop. You have your paracord ready? We're going to turn off this motor. Headlamp, paracord, or any kind of cord. That's all I'm going to use. Alright, let's do this. Let's start with the exhaust. Springs there, spring there. I'm going to turn my light on. There, there. All kinds of springs. Let's see. See how this works. Well, we gotta take out the motor to fix the motor, the starter bolts. Let me get my sweet magnet. Magnet tray. I wouldn't take out the motor, but there's no other way to fix those starter bolts. How are we getting that one out? Come on, babe. Okay, that one's gonna be rough. That one right here. That one. You see what I'm doing here? A little easier than trying to get a vice grip or something in here. Come on. Man, some of these are tight. Alright, we got that one right there. Get out somehow. This one's tricky here. I should have made my paracord a little tighter, or a little longer. Oh. What is with this shield? Make your paracord tighter or longer. Come on, man. Unbelievable. That shield is sharp. Oh, got it. Okay. Alright, let me figure out what's going on. Okay. This pipe's gotta come out first. I do believe wish I would have had this trick when I had the Mach 1. I can't tell you how many times I busted my knuckles with using a vice grip. Come on. This one comes out first. I dropped a clamp somewhere and it just disappeared. Huh. It's in there somewhere. This should come up. Whew. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's dirty. Yeah, pull the battery, drain the fluid, pull the air box. All right, I'll get back to you in a minute. I'm gonna definitely film just about every part of this because I gotta make sure I know how to put it back together. I can watch this video myself. I'm gonna bag up bolts, mark bags, make sure I put stuff back, I don't lose bolts. I'm sure I'll have bolts left, something left over, or not enough, or something. All right. So I think I can just take this plate off. Right here, and then that'll come off. 10mm. What's that all about? Somebody put in a rubber hose. Take up the gap, maybe? Put the bolts back on. I'll put this on the charger, keep it charged. Oh, what is that? Oh yeah. Keep it tight in there. All right. All right. What should we do next? Airbox? Oh yeah, get the fluid draining. Let me get the fluid draining. Let me get that set up. Alright, I can't find the other hose because I put it somewhere so I wouldn't lose it, and I lost it every time. Alright, we'll let that drain. Let's go. Take out the air box. Yeah, this thing, I see that. See, there's a plug right up here. Squeeze the top, pull. Is it long enough? Oh no. Oh no. Really? Not long enough. Oh man, come on. Yeah, you need a longer screwdriver for this. Hold on. This is what I had to come up with. I really need to buy a 2-footer. It's about 1 foot long, maybe more. Nice. That looks pretty good. All right. Huh. Look at that. Let's see what we got here. You can see that. This line isn't even on. That goes right here. It looks like it goes to an air. It goes to the air line that goes to the panel on the side over here. So I suppose that wasn't too big of a deal. Alright, let me figure out what I'm going to need to take these carbs out. Alright, I loosened the back, loosened the boots. I'm going to take the water line off to the carbs. There's an on-off right here. I think we always leave it off unless we're in the powder or something, right? Loosen that up. Okay. I think I'm just going to pull the carbs off and see what I have to disconnect. Okay. Alright, something is holding it. I'm wanting to go somewhere. Okay. There's a water inlet on the other side of the carbs. Okay, let me figure out the easiest route with that. Alright. The bottom of the filler goes to the carburetors. I hope. So it looks like. See that little clamp here? Pull that off, loosen it up, and that comes right off. Oh, already, this is empty. Alright, let me make sure that was it. Yes, that was it. Okay, back over here. All right. What is the easiest? Then we're going to have to loosen the screws here and take throttle control out. And this must be the choke. This one's the choke. This one's the gas. So we'll loosen that. It's probably like a 10mm bolt, and then we'll take this fuel line off. I think that's it. Okay, we'll do that. Hold on. Okay. The one I pointed to before, that was the air line that went from here to here. Goes down behind this bar. Behind this, in front of the fuel. And then behind there is the fuel line. Oops, got an air line right there. Okay. So I just loosened the bottom nut. Didn't touch the top one. Loosened the bottom one. Pulled this whole unit up, and then I took it off of the slider. don't know if you can see that or not. You undo the bolts here, and you pull it up and you put it through the notch, the line. It comes right off the carbs. A little bit of a pain. And then there's the water line. I'll leave that on there. I don't think I'm going to rebuild the carbs. I don't think there's nothing wrong with them. Alright, now I got to take the boots off. The fuel line's right here. I'm just going to put it up. I'm surprised it's not leaking. Alright, we'll take the reed valves off, and the boots look good. I think this motor was rebuilt not too long ago. Looks like 8 millimeters. And it is. The bolt, these nuts are 10 millimeter for the carburetors. I see somebody must have put some stuff on these bolts. Alright, there's a lot of, I'll be here for a while. 12 bolts bagged. That took me for frickin' ever to get those bolts out. Normally the boots crack right there. Surprisingly, those are good. You know what, I wanna mark where those came out. Let's see. Left and the right. Marker is not working. It looks pretty good. I don't see no gaps. I don't see any air or light when I look through them. You look through them and you see light, and that's not good. Alright, I gotta take a break. That took me forever. I'll be back. Alright, I think what we're gonna do now is take the starter out and get it out of the way. It looks like we have the power right here, and we have a ground right here. Those look like 7/16, so okay. I'm gonna need a socket. It's probably take me a minute, and then we'll show you it coming out. Alright, interesting find. I took the ground off of right here And it came off. The wire melt. I don't know how the hell that happened. Yeah. How in the hell did that happen? That melted right off or what? 10 millimeter. You need 2 wrenches to get the ground off and a socket to get the starter bolt off, or the power on. Alright. It comes out this side. I think. Okay. Maybe not. Whoa. It does. Alright, what do we got here? Something broke right there. The ground broke off somehow. I'm guessing this broke off, and that's why the starter bolts broke off. Huh. Interesting. I want to see if that piece is still there. I might have to try to see if I can get that welded back on or something. Huh. That is nasty. Not light. Whatever's on the back of the motor is broke too, it looks like. I don't know if the piece is in there somewhere or what. I'm gonna have to get the motor out to figure that out. Huh. I was wondering if even if I get the bolts out, am I even going to be able to use the starter because the frickin' back housing broke off. It's wonderful. Alright, I'm going to loosen up this Y pipe and get that out of the way.